Welcome back to Sajin YouTube channel. So this is my review for RoboCop Rogue City, which has been launched and it's a first-person shooter game developed by Dayon and published by Nacon. Can't pronounce their name. Sorry for that, but this is the same company which made Terminator Resistance, and they knew the source material for Terminator Resistance pretty well. Though the game had its bugs and stuff, which is prominent here in RoboCop Rogue City. Also, there are still various bugs which is happening, but at the same time they understood what RoboCop is and what the RoboCop source material is, and they made a pretty compelling game. They nailed the feeling for the pistol and stuff, though they just nailed the feeling for pistols. And do note, it's a RoboCop. RoboCop is basically like it is inspired, and the environment is pretty nice. It's also that it is inspired, and the game is set between RoboCop 2 and RoboCop 3. Never watched those movies. I just watched the first one, but yeah, not a big fan of RoboCop per se. But yeah, here the things are pretty different, as it's a generic first-person shooter, if by the feels of it. But you have everything that RoboCop has. Basically, you are pretty much a tank, a big tank basically, and you move pretty slowly, like you can't sprint at all, you just move at your own pace, which is pretty slow, and you can grab things from the environment to throw at the people, and yeah, basically you shoot enemies. That's the whole deal. Like there are missions and stuff which you're doing, and it feels a pretty slow game because at times it feels like after the enemies are cleared, it feels like you're moving too slow. You can't run to the next objective on the flats. That's a bit weird, but yeah, it is Robocop. You can't say anything about it. It's just how that weird IP works. That weird how Robocops works. And also the pistol feeling is pretty nice. Like there's kickback and to auto 9mm auto pistol. You have that feedback, but sometimes the visual animations and sound effects comes pretty low, like there is a visual delay and stuff like that, which is a bit weird. And also the game is pretty easy on players because you get generic health pickups and stuff overall everywhere in the game. And also there are various things to grab and throw at the enemies. There are exploding barrels everywhere, so you don't need to do anything, and basically you are a one hit killing machine. Also at the same time, your pistol never runs out of ammo. So yeah, and it's a semi-automatic pistol, so you can just go guns blazing. What can I say? And yeah, they actually nailed the feel for the old Metroid, like the Detroit City. They nailed the feeling for it, but at the same time, there are various side missions to it, and it is literally annoying to do those side missions because you're it doesn't make sense. Like they tried to make it so that you understand the city pretty nice, and the city is pretty good to move in and stuff like that, but it feels weird because the side mission doesn't make sense that much, and the character animations are pretty weird. Like the lip sync is not to the character, to the language model which is there. Like the voice comes before and after the character animations and stuff. Also that RPG mechanics is there where choices matter. It doesn't feel that good, and yeah, sometimes the character animations are pretty wanky and stuff. And yeah, overall the game is pretty nice. If you are a fan of the game, it's pretty good. If you are a fan of the movies, it's pretty nice. And yeah, you are solving crimes in Detroit. That's the only thing you're doing, going from one place to another, doing side missions, doing normal missions and stuff. And you have a companion which is an AI companion called Louis, and she assigns you the missions, what you have to do. And basically you're just doing the crime fighting. You are a cop, so basically what you're doing is just crime fighting and solving cases and stuff like that. And yeah, overall the game is pretty simple. There is skill tree and such, which you can dump your skill points after completing the objectives. Auto 9 pistol is pretty nice. And overall, if you're a fan of that movies and at this price point, yeah, at 40 bucks, 40 to 50 bucks, yeah, you can literally buy the game. And it's a pretty nice game for some people who likes the RoboCop movies and such. But yeah, that's it from me today. What do you think about this review? Sound of your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll meet you in the next one.